Kerry's producer. Got a sec? Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stuck. There's a hitch. She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells.
The use of fire. Showdown on Kadara. Rivals vie for power on the Exile Port. After a bitter fight with their collective rivals, the Outcasts have now claimed control of Kadara. The collective leader known as the Charlatan has now been identified as Reyes Vidal, a notorious smuggler. Vidal is on the run as Kadara security tightens under Outcast leader Sloane Kelly. This is HNS.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Ryder made a sentimental choice saving those Krogan. He looked at them and thought of you.
Ryder's his own person. Just admit you don't like Krogan.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
There was no time to save both. I had to make a decision.
Such is the burden of leadership. Nevertheless, it is good to see Arch Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Yet I have to question what we've gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I like you, Ryder. I really do. But I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
And so will I.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected. That is all.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your sister is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
Sarah,
Scott.
bring it here. Man, it's good to finally see you.
It's good to see anything. I was starting to think I'd never wake up.
Well, I sure missed having you around. We've hit a few rough patches along the way.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when Dad died.
There's nothing anyone could have done. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. Gave me time to let it sink in. I'll miss him. But I also know he'd be the first to say, get over it, and get on with it already.
Oh, there's been plenty of that.
So I hear, Mr. Pathfinder.
Not by choice.
Uh-huh. Then I guess I'll overlook your little embellishment. Yeah, I know you meant well. But no more. From the sounds of it, you're going to need all the...
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss. That stubborn skull of yours needs a chance to heal.
Says who?
Just for once, take it easy, will you? There'll still be plenty of mountains left to climb when you wake up.
Oh, better leave the tallest one for me.
If you two want to catch up some more, that's fine, but no getting out of bed.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Rix. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which one is real. It will confuse their sensors and...
It could buy you some time.
Sounds like this has never been tested.
You're clever. I'm sure you'll figure something.
This means going against the initiative. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been
A risk comes with the job. Part of being a Pathfinder.
Let's get to it then. The Archon isn't sitting on his hands.
You'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology first. Then we'll meet you at Meridian.
Good luck.
Largely because Ket technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern. Observe, conquer, incorporate. I cannot speculate, Professor. We should anticipate the Ket learning from and incorporating initiative technology as well.
vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
A moment.
What was it, Jian Garst?
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted. From the final...
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you. And then 7. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right?
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right. Hey, Sam. Transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
Sam, this is the best news I...
It is indeed cause for optimism. This is the reason you were made...
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth.
So this was...
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover he sacrificed himself to ensure you and Sarah could one. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers, additional logs with pertinent information, are now unlocked in Alec.
Now we know what G.N. Garson meant, that something big spooked the Benefactor. What do you know about...
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard...
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Your father believed it prudent that you have this information, should anything happen to him. Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor.
What does that mean?
Unknown.
Got it.
Your father's personal logs.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked. Looks like sometime in 2186. Commander Shepard was right. So was our mysterious benefactor.
Alec, this is G.N. Garson. For the record, year 2185. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the I'm very uncomfortable with our benefactor. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. In all likelihood, the Milky Way Well, something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now.
Under catastrophic Reaper...
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet, enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. My God, son.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni. I remember you spoke about a plan. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to... I fear that the civilization you remember. You may be all that's left. Please, on behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR-2, this is Dr.
I'm securing these Milky Way reports. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS. Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is HNS. First child born to a Milky Way species.
This is not good.
There you are. Well, here's the pod you told me to find. What's so important about Elizabeth Riley?
If you could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Mom? No question there. Wait a minute. Elizabeth Riley? The initials. E.R. Are you saying?
I saw Dad's last memory. E.R. is Ellen Ryder.
Oh my god. How is this possible?
Dad loved her that much.
For a man not given to rash action, his emotion drove his...
This is amazing. Dad's stubborn streak finally paid off.
Dad was
We have to wake up.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Can't we cure her, Sam?
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights, that our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, but patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Just make sure she stays.
We lost her once.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder.
After a high-profile exile, Krogan are returning to the Nexus. The Krogan have been welcomed back into the initiative after officials accepted their push for equal status. Clan leader Nakmor Morda welcomed the support and resources New Tachanka will now receive.
It's about time.
This is HNS.
Oh, hey.
Hakim said they arrested...
Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
They didn't hurt you, did...
Nothing's hurt except my dignity.
A crowbar? Some gum? A nudge from...
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Me and my truth did that to them.
So you're just going to sit there?
What? No? Maybe I could use this.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is HNS.
Ryder, Vetra wanted you to check in when you can.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange?
You mean besides the Exalted Crow?
Because a few hours ago...
If you want to know more, meet me at...
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax? Coincidences do...
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder. The Ghost Storm technology has been fully researched, Pathfinder.
Excellent. We're ready to make our push on Meridian then. I'll call a meeting immediately.
Prepping VidCon communications.
The Nexus leaders think our search for Meridian is a waste of time, but we know they're wrong. Turning on vaults won't be enough without the heart of the system.
Just to clarify, you're defying a direct order?
It's my job to bring us home, and that's what I'm doing. With or without
Haha, that's the spirit.
And the kit?
That's where the Ghost Storm technology comes in. Isn't that right, Hager?
Exactly. Our forged signals should divert some tech.
It won't be all of them.
The Tempest is small and fast. We'll drop you off and make our exit...
Once we're on Meridian, it'll be a small team. Move fast.
Right behind enemy line.
And when you're ready, we'll extract you the same...
If we come back with actuals on Meridian, the next...
Sounds like a solid plan, team.
Good to go on your word.
All right, guys, this is it.
Civilian ship. What'll they do, dock my pay?
We get paid.
Why? You buying next time we go to Kadara?
Are you kidding? You should see my tab.
Holy shit, you're shitting me. Sam, you killed Ryder.
And then resuscitated him.
Whoa. Shit's real.
I see this word shit is very multifaceted.
You realize that even if I do find...
And you know I'm always true. I'm hearing the Ket activity's down. That means he can be beaten.
Didn't sound like you were discussing Ket.
Wasn't. I have a friend keeping a lookout for a lamp. One brought from home.
You were mad at Sid for wanting non-essentials.
Maybe Sid had a point. These things are important. They remind us where we came from.
I know what you mean. So what's so special?
It's awful.
One of your prized possessions?
The 4-minute. Most of... I don't have to do that anymore. I can start over.
Honest work?
Yeah, for a while I did. But we've made progress, Ryder. Small things...
We'll get you the lamp. Even if...
If we make new ones.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
What do you think this was for? Some kind of aqueduct? You mean that tip-off about the Solarian Ark?
Let's stay sharp. Hostiles.
Nice headshot.
Right into it.
Let's look around. They might have left something.
Great shot.
From their gear, they were hoping to capture...
Probably me. Sorry about that. Though, if you'd broken a sweat, I'd be sorrier.
You sent us them?
Yes, Major Salin Varn,
What's ST?
Special Tasks Group. Back home, we were field agents who gathered...
The Solarian.
If you prefer. As I said, these days...
Espionage is a job.
Until there's nothing for it. Let's be frank. There are too many inconsistencies aboard our Ark. They only make sense if... My best suspect is a... I need a Pathfinder to verify what I've found.
Who's...
An ex-military... As for why,
Couldn't Hager help you?
Hager's too green to be corrupt, but you're obviously trustworthy. If you were involved, you wouldn't have saved up. If we show Dr. Adams in regular contact with the Ket, that would prove he's the one. If I'm...
Jarl! Jarl! Wait. Is that bad news?
No, no. The Pathfinder is interested in where I grew up. Ryder, this is my true mother, Sahuna Amadara.
Nice to meet you. I know Angarl liked the hugging.
Giles told me how much he admired.
Really?
He's my favorite. Smart.
Your mother's in the...
Everyone, this is Scott.
Hi.
Look who the car can drag. Welcome back. This is where I spent most of my days growing up.
So wonderful, Dad.
We have a saying that I like.
Oh, no.
Schematics?
When I was 7, my aunt stole a Ket weapon.
And that is...
Pet Karkin.
To...
Why not? I never show people these things, but...
I'm glad, Ephraim.
Hey, there's one more. Sit there.
Been interesting so far. Nice. You made...
Long ago. Just one more thing.
Me too, John.
Leaving Avarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, got a minute?
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.